Alright, what's going on, YouTube? I'm driving through Kentucky right now on my way to Nebraska, then Utah, and then Nevada. It's a long trip. But I've been sitting there watching YouTube clips of when Harris and Biden were against each other in the Democratic race, and she swore up and down on all her points. That Biden is racist, that he's no good, he doesn't do anything for minorities, and all this crap, right? But now that she's going to be his running mate, or she is his running mate, oh, she loves Biden. He's wonderful. He's none of this stuff. Do people not pay attention during these debates? I just don't understand if they're watching the Democratic presidential candidacy race and they're watching the debates between the Democratic candidates and they see all the horrible stuff she supposedly knows or has facts or whatever on Biden, that he's such a horrible person. Why would y'all vote for him if y'all love Kamala Harris so much? That does not make sense to me. I'm sorry, but Biden is not going to do anything for anybody except for himself and his friends and the rich people he works with. Period. That's all Democrats ever do. I wish you people would wake up. The only reason why y'all hate, or certain people hate Trump so much, is because they listen to see what the media puts on about Trump. And all they do, I mean, I don't watch, you know, what do they call it? Not mass media, mainstream media. I don't watch it because all they show is negativity toward people they don't like. Period. And it's either half of it's bullshit or the other half lies. They don't really show facts. They just make up stuff and run with it. Or if they see a clip of a speech of somebody, they just show that one little piece that makes it look like they're bad. But if you watch the whole speech or the whole video, it's completely taken out of context of what really went on. When will you people wake up? Democrats are not good for this country. None of them have been. Not even Bill Clinton. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't blame what he did, you know, with Monica Lewinsky, because Hillary's ugly. I don't think Hillary likes men. I think she just married to Bill as a power couple, you know, to further her career. But anyway, dang, I lost where I was. Oh, you're going back. I did forget where I was. Dadgummit. But anyway, it's like mainstream media, and now Facebook, and now YouTube. They're all censoring what people are saying. It's like, how can you censor people's opinions? I mean, now if their opinions and views, if it incites violence, if it incites racism, if it incites, you know, violence toward any particular group of people or anything bad like that, yes, I understand. Completely get rid of that stuff. But if people are showing facts, stuff they can prove in black and white on paper, you can't really censor that because it's not. I mean, it's facts. It's like, for instance, I wanted full custody of my daughter in the state of Texas because I was able to prove in black and white in court, on paper, facts of things against my ex. When will people realize, especially all these leftists, your opinion and your feelings are not facts? Your opinions and feelings, that's it. They're opinions and feelings. That doesn't make them facts against somebody. And two, I shared a video on YouTube about, meme on Facebook. It said, mainstream media is not the Constitution, or decide the presidency of the U.S. Constitution, something like that. And this guy I used to work with, not gonna name his name. I don't want to throw him out there like that. But I guess he's a hardcore leftist because he says I'm a cultist and keep drinking the Kool-Aid and blah 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 because I support Trump. It's not the fact that I support Trump. I support the American flag and the Constitution and whatever those stand for, and truth and facts. Period. Like I said in the previous video, I'm an Army veteran. I served 10 years. I cry every time I hear the national anthem. I played 4 years of semi-pro, and it got me fired up to hear the national anthem while we're on the sideline waiting to play ball. And I'm sorry, Democrats, especially the Bidens, they're so crooked. They are not for the American people. And I'm sorry, but that whole investigation with, his son Hunter, which in my opinion is a piece of shit. But, like I said, that's my opinion. I don't have facts to back it up. It's just my opinion. If his son is found guilty of all this conspiracy and money deals and backdoor, deals and whatever he's being accused of, if his father has no idea, if his father says he has no idea those were going on, he's stupid and he's lying. I mean, there is so much evidence against Biden and Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, but she is all kinds of wrong. For one, she put more black men behind bars for a long time for small things than anybody else has in California. And two, her saying, oh, I'm a black woman. No, she's not. Don't get me wrong. She does have black in her background. But from what I've heard or seen or whatever, correct me if I'm wrong, but her father is white and Jamaican, and her mother, if I'm not mistaken, is full-blooded Indian, from India. So she can't really claim to say I'm black. I mean, hell, I got French and Native American and black in my family lineage. You don't hear me say, oh, I'm black. No, she's just saying that to appeal to the black voters. I guarantee you, Democrats don't care about y'all. Did y'all know? I'm sorry, but when I was taking college courses in history, mainstream media doesn't reveal this because it makes the Democrats look bad. The Democratic Party was the original slave owners. The Democratic Party was the KKK. The Democratic Party were the ones on the rebels during the Civil War. When will y'all wake up? I mean, y'all always say, I'm woke. No, you're not. The thing is, most of y'all that are voting against Trump, y'all just doing it because y'all believe what the media, all the bad shit the media has said about Trump. Which hardly any of it is facts. It's just other people's opinions or made up shit about it. What I don't understand is, there is so much good that I did research and I found, and I didn't find it on Newsmax or any of that other stuff. I actually looked it up I've seen black and white images, paperwork. He has done so much good for the black community, Black Historical College, even the music community. He signed a deal, not a pact or deal, whatever. He signed something saying that songwriters should get royalties from the songs that famous people sing, not just the singers getting paid. No one has ever done that. And he also had a peace treaty signed and done between Israel and UAE. That's never been done by any president in any country in history. How come the media doesn't show that? Because the mainstream media has an agenda to have a Democratic parties in office because they don't like Trump, because Trump does not like them. Period. And I don't care if this gets deleted. I don't care if you hate me for it. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm a patriot. I'm a veteran. I'm after the facts and truth. I'm not... It's like... When I look at candidates for presidency or Senate or Congress or anything, I don't put my feelings in there. I don't go after their personality. I go after their policies. That's what I look at. And that's what everybody needs to start doing, is look at the candidates' policies, not their personal life. Don't be wrong. Up until him becoming president, Trump's personal life, I don't like him. I think he's a moron. But him as a president, he's actually done a lot of good for this country. And you can't say I'm racist either, because when I worked in the oil field, there was a lot of people that I worked with that were from the Mexican community and the black community that I worked with in the oil field that voted and loved President Trump. So, I'm sorry to say, but, and not only that, I've driven all over this country. I've been to every state except for 3 since I've been a truck driver. And since I've been driving, I've hardly seen any signs in people's yards or anything about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Everywhere I've been, even in New York when I was in Rochester, even in when I was in California, Trump and Pence signs 2020 everywhere. Even all over Georgia, even when I was in Atlanta, where supposedly the county where Atlanta sits, majority of the people voted for Biden, which I find is a joke, because I didn't see not one Biden and Harris sign, or Biden and Harris sign hardly anywhere in Atlanta. And I've driven to that city many different routes, like 4 or 5 times already. And not only that, how in the world did Biden get more votes than any president in U.S. history, regardless if he's Democrat or Republican? Take that out of the picture. How did he get more votes than anybody? He got more votes than Obama. And everybody loved Obama. Supposedly he even got more black votes than Obama did. Only way that is possible if there's some kind of F word. Apparently you can't say that on YouTube videos anymore. Like I said, do we need to have another 9/11 for the United States to get together again like we used to and stand up together and be patriots? When will you realize the Democrats are modern day hidden terrorists against this country? They're only in it for themselves to make themselves rich. They can care less about the people. I mean, for one, they want to take your guns away. Look at all the countries that banned all guns. The government's tyrannical, or they have the highest violent crime rate in anywhere in the world. Look at England. They banned all guns for their population to have, right? All guns. But their violent crime rate has skyrocketed through the roof than anywhere else in the world almost. Just because they don't have guns doesn't mean people are not going to do things. Stabbings, clubbings, rape, getting murdered with blunt objects or sharp objects. Robberies. That has skyrocketed through the roof in England. I mean, look at all the dictators in history that nobody likes because they did what they did. What was the first thing they did? They banned all guns to civilians. They took away all their citizens' right to bear arms. That's why our founding fathers put it in the Constitution. It's not for us to hunt and survive. It's so we can have the chance to defend ourselves against a tyrannical government. That's what the Second Amendment is for. Anyway, if y'all like my opinions or agree with me, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to. Hit that bell notification when I post something new. I'm not begging you. I'm not saying you have to. Just and if you want, something you don't like, leave a comment below and we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I'm open-minded. Anyways, Common Sense Trucker. Have a good one.